Hello and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here today at the Woodbridge Community Center with one of the best community service groups in all of Woodbridge Township, and that would be, as you can tell from the men and women in their red, the Woodbridge Senior Billiards Club. They are a group that has an awful lot of fun playing pool. That's something they all love to do. It's their passion. They travel all around the county playing other towns, in other clubs, and they just have a great time, but they also contribute so much to our township. And it's what's the most amazing about them is that they've done it for the past 12 months in the middle of a pandemic. We were here in, I guess, or late November, early December with the toy drive where they collected, I don't know, 1,000 toys or more and donated them to almost 100 kids in town. I forget the numbers now, it's already 2 months later, and donated them to the kids. They wrap the toys, they collect them. They also have been involved in so many other events in town. We're just talking today, Pat, about the Senior Olympics and starting to plan on what we can do, and that's something they brought to the town, and we've done great with that. They're a wonderful organization, and today we're here to accept food. They also have done a great job with the food drive. It's the Have a Heart program. Everybody knows we do that every year. People all think about food in November and December during the holidays, but they lose track of the food drives in January and February. So we started this Have a Heart food drive many, many years ago, centered around the middle of February, Valentine's Day. We are asking for $214 donations from companies or 214 pounds of food. We have collected, as Peter's going to say, more than we've ever had this year because of people's awareness of the pandemic and the impact it's had on us, and Peter can also explain that. So let me first turn it over to the president of the Woodbridge Senior Billiards Club, Steve Sharkey, and he's going to talk a little bit about the drive, introduce Wayne Collins, who spearheaded the drive, and then we'll come back and hear from Peter and also Debbie Meehan, who is kind of like the adopted council person of the Woodbridge Senior Billiards Club. She was here for the toy drive, and that's a nice way to put it, right? Yeah, all right. That works. All right, I'm on a roll. Let me leave now while I'm ahead and just turn it over to Steve Sharkey before I say something I shouldn't.
Thank you, Mayor. And again, thank you for all your support that you and your administration gives to our club day after day and year after year. Before I turn it over to Wayne, I just want to make reference to the fact that this club now this is our 9th annual Have a Heart food drive challenge that we've been supporting. Every year we seem to do better as we go. In spite of being closed for all last year because of the pandemic, the one thing that hasn't been closed is the minds and the hearts of our members. They've contributed significantly to all of our fundraisers. This is the first of 5 that we'll be doing in 2021, and optimistically we're really hoping that in the very near future we'll get back into the room to start shooting pool again. But in the meantime, our fundraisers will continue. And I'm so proud that we have now exceeded last year's amount. And I'm going to turn it over to Wayne Collins, who is our chairman of this food drive, and he'll give the check presentation to Peter Barcelona. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here. I may have the title of chair of the committee, but these gentlemen here, Joe Cafaro has actually done the official collecting, and the other guys have made calls in order to remind our senior citizens, which we all know that we all have tendency to forget at times, just to remind them that we're in the middle of the Have a Heart, and it was a very successful program. I would like to present this check, $2,150 to Peter. This is the largest check that we've given out for the food drive, and we've progressed all the way up. Last year, I believe it was $1,110, $2,150, and that I'd like to thank every one of our members because they're the ones that generate the funds. They bring it into us so that we can give it to you. This food drive, to me, is the most important one because it's 100% of the money goes to the people that need for the food and and you can't make a better investment than that. Peter.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Steve and Wayne, and all your members from the Billiards Club of Woodbridge who have supported We Feed since their inception. Every year, several times a year, doing food drives, raising money from the fall to Have a Heart. Always giving back, collecting food here. We come by, pick up the food here all the time at the community center. As I've said over and over again, our pantries are really maxed out. We are over 1,300 families right now due to the pandemic. To date, we raised this will put us over $75,000 and about 15,000 pounds of food, which that food, as we're picking up, it goes right into the pantries and right into the hands of the people that need it. So it's really neighbor helping neighbor. So on behalf of those I serve, thank you.
Councilwoman Meehan, would you say a few words?
Billiards Club. I like that title. Just thank you so much. You gentlemen and ladies, every time there's a call for help, you really pull together and you raise money and you collect toys. I've been with you through the toy drive that we just did, and it's unbelievable everything this club does for this community, and you really thank you so much for what you do, and keep up your good work. I know it's been a tough year for everyone, but I know you'll be back here playing pool soon, so thank you for what you do.
I just want to reiterate the fact that they just set a record during a pandemic. So now when the players are here for a couple of months in a row, and it's easy to see them, and it's easy to talk to them, and it's easy to convince them to make a contribution, but you've got people giving you money you haven't seen in 11 months.
That's correct.
That physically haven't been here.
That's
You
correct.
have not seen them.
Yes.
And you call them up and they send you a check or they come down and drop off. That is just staggering. That says all you need to know about the Woodbridge Senior Billiards Club, that in the worst possible conditions, you set a record for the most money you've ever raised. And that, when I come here all the time and I speak at your tournaments and I talk about how great the club is, now I have that to keep bragging about on your behalf. That's just simply amazing that when you don't even see people, they still find the time and the willingness to make a donation toward the cause. Congratulations. It's just absolutely amazing.